Hello guys, this is Kingdom UX again, and we are on our content 7. So much massive move on and progress that we have done for these past days. I really want to congratulate you for so much that you learned and earned in this session of teaching. And today's topic is titled Accessibility in UI UX Design. Basically, accessibility basically mean how open people of different category, of different types, of different condition can access your website and design. So the importance of creating designs for users. So accessibility is all about giving way for people who use this design who are who have disabilities, which could be visual, could be auditory, it could be motor or cognitive disability. So we designers we tend to work toward it. So we also have accessibility principle is with it perceivability, ensuring that users can perceive the content and interface elements regardless of um, what condition they have, that they are able to perceive it, and it must be operable. So designing interfaces that users can navigate and interact with using various input method. So it should be something that is operable to both the blind and those that are impaired or audibly. It should be something that is accessible to them too. Also, it should be understandable because for instance, take for instance, let's say you're creating an app and you also want people who are speech impaired or who are blind to be able to access that app or website. You have to design in such a way in which they can operate that app. So if it's for someone who has hearing problem, you have to make sure the app is audible. If it's someone who is blind, you also have to make sure the app is something that can help someone who can't see by making it audible in how to direct them to use the app. Okay, for instance, let's say an app is open and we have a blind person using it. Imagine this app is very audible, and then the app begins to speak out and says, click left if your option is this, click this if your option is this, click that. So if you want to create an app for people who are visually impaired, who are audibly impaired, you have to create features, especially the version, the audible version where the app begins to speak out itself. Also, the app must be robust. You have to make sure that the app has compatibility with assisting technology. E.g., we have to have an app that can read screen. Okay, so we have common accessibility issues in UIX. Number one, it could be poor color contrast and lack of colorblind friendly design. We have poor color contrast. That could be a huge problem to someone who's already having who's having some visually impaired challenges. So you have to make sure there's a huge balance in your color contrast. Also use colorblind friendly design. These are one of customers care. And also we also have non-descriptive or missing all text for images. When the text and the image begin to look alike in terms of color, that's a problem. When the background color and the font color of the text begin to look alike, then there's a problem. You have to use completely opposite colors for the background and for the font. As that easy, as that is simple, it can cause a lot of issues. So these are things we take note. Also, we also have I'm also treating common accessibility issues. So one of the common accessibility issue is lack of keyboard navigation support. when it's not so easy to navigate when you open the app on the keyboard, it is a problem. So these are things that the UI UX designer should take note actually. So we also have unclear or inconsistent headings and structure. As a designer, you must make sure that your structure, your head structure, your headings must be very clear. And also overly complex navigation and interaction flow. This can create problem for the user, and it's something that should be addressed and rectified before actually publishing the app. That was why we had to speak about testing yesterday. You have to test the app to make sure that it's workable with before you publish it to the public. So we had different types of tests. We have a one-on-one testing. We have a testing where we collate the people in the room, and then we video them, and then we watch how they react to the physical fronting of the whole, to the interface of the design. Okay, so we also have tools and technique for accessible design. We have color and contrast checkers. There are apps, there are websites that can help you with that. One of it is color and contrast checkers, just as it is. Second of all, we have keyboard navigation testing. These are testings that you just run. They make it so smooth and easy for you. It ensures all interactive elements are focused and usable with a keyboard. Also, we also have screen reader testing. We have tools like NVDA, GAWS, JAWS, or voice over the test compatibility. Also, alt text and area rows. So we also have responsive and flexible layout. This helps you to ensure that the design works well across the device and the screen, and also avoiding fixed font sizes or rigid layout. So we watch out for everything. We are detailed people. We take note of every detail. And it's that serious actually. So we also have design for diverse user needs. For instance, we're talking about accessibility. How that people in different category of challenges, despite their challenge, can still access that website or app. So you have to design for those who are visually impaired. This includes large fonts and high contrast. Designing for those who are auditory impaired. This include captions and transcripts for videos. You have to design for category of people who have motor impairment, large click areas, and voice commands. So we also have the design for people who have cognitive impairment. So we also have make use of simple languages and clear instructions. And that's that for today on accessibility. One last thing you should take note as a UI designer. So with this teaching of mine, I hope you have been convinced. Have a great day.